So, coming back at you with another shorter length game. Going back to one of my old favorites here with Super Mario Land 2. It formed a great 1-2 punch for me with along with Wario Land. So, interesting thing before we even begin our file select. If you press select in this level select, you can access easy mode, which basically takes away like certain numbers of enemies that are in the like trickiest spots in all the different levels. So, okay, start things off here. Yeah. So this introductory level, you only ever get the chance to play this level once. You can't actually get back to it. And that was a fun thing there. You can see the way Mario carries the Koopa shells, and it's just kind of stacking it on top of his head. And there you also get his special ability there with the spin kick. So it's fun if you kind of go back and compare this game with Mario Land 1, and you just kind of see like just how different the visual style really is. I mean, like Mario Land 1 really looks like a Game Boy kind of game. This one was definitely trying to push the limits of visual style more. Okay, and the hearts here we have for representing 1-ups. Alright, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Gotcha. So we'll go back here, and then, you know, of course, with power-ups, you always have to have the good old fire flower. And you can use the spin attack to break blocks. And then you have these special blocks here, which can only be destroyed by fire flower. And we'll see a little bit more of that utility in a couple later levels in the game here. And of course, they kind of use the feather there to show fire flower, because we didn't have a color, you know, differentiation, so you can't really do the different color outfit that fire flower usually had. All right. Yeah, a lot of these, there's a couple different of these bonus stages there. That's an easy way to always get the 3-up. Always remember that trick if you're doing that particular one. So yeah, then you get the open world aspect here. So you can do any of the stages in any order. So you have the tree zone, that takes you to the hippo, which is takes you to space zone. Then you have the macro zone. Have pumpkin zone. The Mario Zone, and of course Turtle Zone. Most of the time I end up just kind of going clockwise around, so I start with the Tree Zone. And I'm going to try to also make sure I get all the secret exits. I'm pretty sure I remember exactly how to get all of them. It's one of those things, it's been a little while since I've played, but yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I remember. Oh yeah, and like I said, that enemy there, let's see, was there a secret? I know there's a couple of these, you see these block paths here. Okay, maybe it's not that one. Yeah, normally when he's flashing like that, he's invincible, but thanks to the magic of of our fire flower there, we can still take him out even while he's flashing. Alright, yeah, there's really nothing too interesting down there, so we're just gonna... Oh, yeah, we're just gonna go up here. Okay, this one definitely for sure has path. I think... okay, maybe this is the one where it's alternating then. Yeah, okay. Alright, and then it might be... Yep, then we go over. And just run right across. Now, it's somewhat counterintuitive, like, you know, the coins, the main core purpose of the coins tends to be, just for, a mini game that you can get inside one of the buildings there. Oh yeah, and here's another version of those. Yeah, and you can leave. I don't need them. I don't want a mushroom. I think that would actually downgrade me. Alright. So yeah, you can actually just walk away. Alright, these little cow enemies here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure since it's a tree zone, I've always thought this goop stuff was supposed to be like tree sap. But yeah, you can kind of swim. I guess you call it swimming through it. Alright, yeah, and those weird, cow enemies, like, you know, keeping with the spirit of the first Mario Land, we definitely have very, unusual kind of enemies. And these guys I always thought were a throwback to the Koopas, were the Koopa-like enemies from Mario Land 1. The one that, also kind of turned into bombs when you hit them. Oh. That was dumb on my part. It's alright. And just smoosh them on their heads. Yeah, so what we're gonna want to do here... So I want to get this power-up anyway. Get the bunny ears. I'm gonna go back up. I like the top path a little bit better. So the funny thing with the bunny ears... Now, it does give you the really great ability to do this flying thing here, but you also, as a trade-off, you're not able to do the spin jump. So that's one of the things where you kind of have to plan your power-ups accordingly in terms of what you need to do if you want, like I said, for the secret exit. So, yep. So secret exit here. Now, strictly speaking, the secret exits don't necessarily do anything extra special. I mean, like, I don't think that it really affects the ending or anything like that. They're really just kind of like fun little secrets to find. So every world except the Mario Zone has one. Except for the Pumpkin Zone also has two, which I guess was a compromise because the Mario Zone didn't get one. Oh yeah, and you can do like a Koopa shell thing there. I think, is this a fire flower? Oh, that's a 1-up. Oh yeah, if you hold in the jump button, you can sort of just keep like doing the bunny bounces, as I always called them. Oh yeah, it does, but a lot of times when you do the special stages, you'll get like a nice little fun effect like that. So like that one just causes like flowers to appear. Alright, so we're just gonna speed through this a little bit here. Yeah, one thing you'll also find is that Mario Land 2 mostly is a pretty easy game. The real difficulty spike will come once we actually get to Wario's castle. Alright, so we'll just keep going this way here. But yeah, we've seen all this, right? Okay. Keep going down through all this sap. So yeah, we don't want the secret exit again there. And the 1-up if you want to try to get that. Don't necessarily need it, so... And more 1-ups. So we get another nice little handy 3-up there. And so now you can do a branching path. You don't have to actually beat both of these levels, but we're going to, because we're going to try to make sure we get every level in the game here. And our good old buddies, the piranha plants there. I like the kind of the spike aesthetic they gave to the ones that shoot the fireballs at you. It always made them look a little bit more dangerous. Alright, and there is a nice little shortcut that we can take here. So we can get hearts. Yeah, you're able to jump up there. Secret hidden 1-up, and then look at that, we're already at the end now. But I want to go back here because I would like to just hit the bell. Why not? You can use that trick there to skip a little bit of the level. Yeah, well, as far as these mini games, I don't know if there's necessarily a rhyme or reason. I think it's completely random which bonus mini game you'll get. Alright. Now we get to go over to the beehive. And I always love the music. Actually, you know what? I think Fire Flower is pretty useful for this level. Yeah, so you get those regular bees that'll come out of the hive there, and then you'll get the dry bones bees, but they can just regenerate after a certain amount of time here. Yep. It's like any good dry bones enemy. And you get the big bumblebee guys there that sort of act as swamps. Alright. Alright, yep, so we had our regular caterpillar enemies, and now we have these indestructible ones. Alright. Yeah, if you go down here, it's a whole bunch of nonsense and coins. Yeah, I always like just taking those guys down from the bottom there. Oh yeah, there we go. They always like these weird, unique-looking egg enemies there too. Pretty sure that's the, you'll know that's the only place you're ever gonna see those guys. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Those guys actually are, oddly enough, immune to the fire flower. There we go. Hidden block will be around there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, and you can just hit whichever one of these guys you want. Oh, alright, we got the one up. That's what we needed, right? Okay, so first boss course here. Let's hope I don't fall off or anything like that. Yeah, just take out these guys one at a time here. See these these little owl guys here that ferry you across the gaps. And of course, cloud enemy are not, well, they're not really enemies, they're just more floating platforms. That was actually a little bit close. May not have seemed like it, but it kind of was. Alright, let's go for Carrot in this level here. So you can either hold in the jump button and you'll kind of like sort of do like a gradual glide down, or you can like tap it, and if you tap it really fast, you'll basically fly much more indefinitely. It's basically going to be a matter of the faster you tap, you know, like I said, the less vertical height you'll lose. Alright, first boss battle. Yeah, there's nothing to it. He's just gonna swoop over here across just gonna swoop here across the screen. Now, you can do this pretty fast, but I'm not really in a hurry either, so we'll just, kind of goof around there a little bit. And yep, 3 hits. So yep, we got our first golden coin. Alright, and that didn't take us too long, so I'll do this extra stage here as well. So this is like really just a level that's kind of off on its own. It has no relation to any other of the levels in the game. Just this casual little auto-scroller here. And actually, if you have a fire flower, just sit here at the edge of the screen and just constantly spit out fireballs, and you'll easily defeat all the Goombas in this course. Yeah, if you ever need another fire flower. Of course, yeah, lag is a little bit of an issue. I think this was one of those games that really kind of pushed the Game Boy hardware a lot. Alright, and yep, that's all there is to it for that one. Again, it doesn't really do anything else at all. I mean, it doesn't even give any other special effect or anything, but, yep, so that is, it for the tree zone. So, just to keep things shorter, I'll call it here. This game probably only take a couple segments here, so next time should be able to do both the space zone and probably the macro zone, and then, let's see what else we can fit. Maybe we'll be able to fit maybe Pumpkin Zone and Mario Zone into a segment, and then Turtle Zone and Wario's Castle. Yeah, something like that. So, alright. Until next time, we'll see ya.